Okay, so we're going to start, as usual, trying to warm up the body with an active stretch, but it's an active stretch meaning it's just moving to try and warm it up. So, first of all, just shake everything out. Remember, number one, do what you can. Go to your limits, not to somebody else's limits. What's lovely about this format, of course, is that we can't compare ourselves to anybody else, so you can only work inside, internally, and I think that's actually a great benefit to trying to do this on your own, that you are not picking up cues from other people in terms of, wow, they're going down that low, I'm going to do that as well. So when you do this, then you can really focus on what you are feeling. I really want you to breathe all the way through this as usual and use the exhalation and inhalation to help to stretch the muscles. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to warm up the muscles because you don't want to be doing any deep stretches when the body is colder. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk a little bit on the spot. Again, please make sure, we are all adults, but please make sure that your room is safe, that there's nothing that you're going to bump your head on or knock over if you move, a little bit bigger. I'm trying to design this. It's lovely actually to have the camera frame be a field because it means that we can't really move very far, which of course is true unless you happen to have a studio in your house, which some people do, but most of us don't. So let's just walk on the spot. As you walk on the spot, please roll through your feet. So I don't know if you can see, but you really want to push the feet away. So you're starting to articulate all of the joints in the feet, and you feel yourself loosening up in your hips. At the same time, pull the belly up underneath the ribs, drop the shoulders down, let the neck float up, and your head is balanced upon your neck. Your neck has about 5 vertebrae in it, approximately, I think, and they should be in line with the rest of your spine. Keep moving, let the arms swing. Again, we're not going to move too far around the room because you could, if you want, if you've got a nice path around your room, just walk around the room, let yourself just sort of, go back and forth in space. The difficulty with doing quick turns, of course, it depends on the surface upon which you're standing. If it's a very slippery surface, I would suggest you just stay on the spot because a lot of times you can lose traction when doing turns quickly. So we're just going to walk around and keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Good. And take your arms up really high. I disappear. Here we go. Stretch. Reach, reach. Keep those feet moving. Reach, reach. Pull the belly up. Feel the waistline stretching long. Feel your shoulders down. Breathing, reaching, reaching, reaching. Arms open wide. Drop the shoulder blades. Feel yourself. A lot of times we talk about in dance, we say that the arms do not start at the shoulders, although anatomically I suppose they do. But you want to think of starting from your spine. If they start from your spine, you drop your shoulders, you feel yourself very wide, and you're supporting your arms then. It's not that the arms are just hanging off your shoulders. All the muscles in the back become engaged. And we need to warm up those muscles as well because the torso needs to be stretched, yes? So the belly is pulled up, scooping up underneath your ribs. You have your feet still moving. Fingertips are wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Shake them down. And keep breathing. Breathe very deeply to the bottom of your lungs. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Take the arms up. Take the arms back. Open out the pectoral muscles. So you're going to see that my arms are actually behind my body, a little bit below my shoulders, yes? So you feel the shoulder blades coming together and the pectoral muscles opening up. Hold them there. Keep your feet moving. Your temperature, body core temperature, should be rising a little bit, not to coronavirus levels, but at least you're warming up the internal or your internal core. Shake the hands out, keep them behind you, stretching out at the same time. We're warming the muscles up as the blood begins to flow a little bit more to the muscles. Stretch your hands across your front, going the opposite stretch. Yes, and then one more time, opening out. Big circle all the way around this time. As you warm up the muscles, they begin to be able to stretch more. Remember, we're stretching muscles We're not going to reverse the circle, stretching tendons and ligaments because really they don't stretch. Yes, not significantly. We are trying to stretch through the muscles. Keep the arms in front, circle the wrists. Bring them open, keep those legs moving, and circle the wrists the other way. Bringing them closed. Keep those feet moving. Keep them moving. Shoulders rolling back. Shoulders lifting them up, feeling a nice massage in those shoulder muscles. Switch the direction of the shoulders. Keep those feet moving. Keep them moving. Keep them moving. Belly's lifted. Feeling yourself get a little bit warmer. And lift them up, 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 up. Let's add a little rhythm. And up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Front and back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Shoulder, 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 elbow, 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 arm, 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 both arms, round, and reverse the direction. Shoulder, 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 elbow, 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 arm, 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 big arm, circle, round, bring them down. Good, and one heel up. I hope you can see that. Yes, pressing through. Lift the toe up, point it down, and down. Other heel up, push the toes, push. Down they go, down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, belly lifts. 3 and 4, and other heel up, down, both heels up, and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and stay there. 2, open 3, 4, hold it, 5, 6, down 7, 8, again, up. You go all the way up, open wide, belly lifts, come back down, lift, 1, switch, 2, switch, 3, switch, 4, switch, 5, switch, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, bellies lift, hips are down. Don't let your hips wiggle from side to side. Arms in and down, shoulders up, well, you know what I'm saying. And up, and open, and in, and down, and up, and open. In, pull the belly up, find the top of the head, lifting, don't swing the hips, front or back, or to the side. Up, and down, up, and open. In, other way goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twice enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow it down. 2, 3, 1 arm. 1, 2, 3. Other arm the other way. 2, 3. I know you're getting confused. Up and open. Okay, we'll put them together then. We go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Okay, never mind. Shake them up. All right. So now you're going to take your weight slightly forward over the balls of your feet. Give yourself a little bounce. Notice I'm not standing like this. I'm not standing like this. A little bounce. Rise up and down. Notice my head, when I come down, doesn't do this. There's no moving of the weight backwards. Keep the weight forward on the balls of the feet. Forward on the balls of the feet. So you can go on straight up and down. Yes, without rocking back and forth. Excellent. Drop your chin on your chest. Take a deep breath in. Round your shoulders forward. Push your sternum back. So really rounding forward in the top of your body, your torso. Keep your chin on your chest. Take a deep breath in. Notice your hands are relaxed. Deep breath in. Breathe out. You have a weight in your hands, and the hands are pulling you straight down. You're now at your belly button. Just hold it there. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go a little lower. Deep breath in. Notice your head is relaxed. Remember, try and be aware of what you're doing with your body, what's going on in terms of your alignment. Pull your belly button up under your ribs. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Go all the way down as far as you can with your legs straight. Remember, your legs need to be straight. You should be slightly forward on the balls of your feet. Your heels are just barely touching the floor, yes? So we're hanging over. Try not to be back in your heels. Now, bend your knees slightly, then send your sits bones back up to the ceiling. Bend your knees slightly and send your sits bones back up to the ceiling. Very nice. Grab your elbows and hang over. Hanging over, feeling your hamstrings stretching out. All the way down. Release the arms. Bend the knees. Roll through the torso. One vertebrae at a time. Your chin is on your chest as you get to the very, very top. You probably heard nothing of what I said because I was talking to the inside of my gi. Very sorry, apologies. Okay, so here we are. All right, give me a little jog on the spot. Use your feet. Remember, your feet and your legs are your shock absorbers. Your shock absorbs your feet and your ankles, your lower legs, shock absorbers for your knees and for your hips. Try and roll through them, toe to heel. Keep going. A little bit warmer. We need to be a little bit warmer. I sense that you guys have not worked up a sweat yet, so I really want to work up a sweat for you. Here we go. We're going to do this in threes. 1, 2, freeze. 2, 2, freeze. 3, 2, freeze. Out, out. 1, 2, freeze. 2, 2, freeze. 3, 2, freeze. Out, out. Again. 1, hop. 2, hop. 3, hop. Out, out. 1, hop. 2, hop. 3, hop. Out. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Out, out. 1, 2, bellies lift. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Let's work your lower back. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Out, out. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Out, out. Hop on 1 foot twice each side. I like to call this the Snoopy because it reminds me of Snoopy doing this. Hop, 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 hop. Keep going. Hop, hop, hop. Keep breathing. Hop, hop, hop. Get warmer. Hop, hop, hop. Use your feet. Hop. Pull the bellies up. Hop, 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 hop. 1 knee up. Knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Twos. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, threes. 1, 2, hop. 2, 2, hop. 3, 2, hop. Touch, touch. 1, 2, hop. 2, 2, hop. 3, 2, hop. Touch, touch. 1, 2, hop. 2, 2, hop. 3, 2, hop. Touch, touch. 1, 2, hop. 2, 2, hop. 3, 2, hop. Touch. Hops. Hop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk. 1, run. Sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Come up. Walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Arms up. Open. In. Down. Jam up. 6, 7, 8. 1. Whoops, never mind. This is what happens when there's no music, and I get a little crazy inside my head. Just in case anybody didn't know, I do get a little crazy inside my head sometimes. All right, here we go. Oh. Okay, keep walking. Keep walking. Ha ha. Ha ha. Feet apart. Okay, are you warm? Please, I hope you all are. Here we go. Take the knees. We're going into Kibadachi. So your feet, your toes are facing the front if possible. Just bend the knees down. Put your hands on the inside of your knees. Not on top, on the inside of your knees. Let the pelvis sink
and push the knees apart. So now we have a groin stretch, yes? So you're feeling the inner groin stretching out. And just breathe here. Oh, we like this position so much, don't we? It's such a fabulous position. Good, now take the body upright. Keep the legs there. Holding it, very nice. Excellent, arms out to the side. And stay there. Remember, you could be here reading a paper, you could be writing a paper or a letter, you could be eating your lunch, anything you want in this position. We could just stay here for a long time. Oh my goodness gracious me. Here we are. Keep staying here, stay here, stay here. If you have to get up, I can't tell, so it's okay. And come all the way up. Shake it out. All right, so don't forget, I'm encouraging you to do the most you can, but you also know where your limits are. Don't go past them, challenge them, don't go past them so you hurt yourself. All right, so we're going to punch front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, undercut, 1, 2, you can tension if you want, 4, 5, 6, 7, overhead, 1, 2, this is not a karate punch, 5, 6, 7, 8, front 1, front 2, front 3, front 4, front 5, front 6, front 7, front 8, and relax. Good, okay, here we go. So, what I want you to do right now is we're going to go down to the floor. So make sure the floor is safe, you have enough space to stretch, yes? Make sure it's comfortable. All right, here we go. Sitting on the floor. We're going to turn, well, I'm turning to the side. You can do whichever way works for you. We're going to bend our knees up, take our hands forward. All I want you to do is I want you to pretend that somebody poked you in your belly button or that there's a large beach ball here which causes you to curve up and over, breathing out. So it's a deep C curve. You feel your tailbone tucking underneath, you feel your head reaching up and over, and the arms are reaching up and over as well. And then you sit tall. So now your lower back is straight. And again, arms up, sitting tall. Breathe out, press back, up and over. And now in this position, I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, push that belly button even further in. We breathe out, push it even further in. Breathe in. Keep the belly button in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So your ribs are expanding to the side. Breathe in. And breathe out. Excellent. Holding that curve, move yourself back approximately, maybe a foot. In any case, you have your pelvis tucked under your belly button, pressed against your ribs. Your shoulders are relaxed. We are tucked under. Our belly button is pressed right against the spine, if you can. Your neck should have no tension in it. If it does have tension, I want you to pull up a little higher or pull your belly in even more. If it has tension, it means you're trying to lift your torso with your head. Anatomically, that does not work. It's a bad thing to try. Okay, here we go. We're holding it here. Open the arms, flatten the stomach even more because you're going to feel the extra load. Mechanical physics. You've now added some weight. Bring it in. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Press that belly button back and open it wide. Keep the belly button pressed back and lift 2 inches. Oh my gosh. And lift 2 inches. Come back down. Lift 2 inches. Come back down. Lift 2 inches. Come back down. Spiral to one side. Lift 2 inches. Come back and use the oblique. Lift 2 inches. Come back down. What's the oblique? It's the muscle on the sides of your abdominals, or it's the abdominals on the side of your torso. Spit it out. Lift 2 inches. Come back down. Lift 2 inches. Come back down. Lift 2 inches. Come back down. Lift 2 inches. But take it to center. Hold it there. Hold it there. Bring one leg up. Hold it. Put it down. Is your belly button flattened against your spine? Is your pelvis tucked underneath it? Lift the other leg. Put it back down. Lift all the way up. Hold it there. Stand tall. Look at yourself. Are you sitting straight up and down? Good. And arms forward. Keep those legs straight. Flex those feet. Reach forward. And down you go. As far as you can. Make sure you breathe in. Ha! I think I'll move back. Down you go. Staying down there. Every time you take a deep breath in, feel that oxygen going into your hamstrings. When you breathe out, and into your torso, this is also a torso stretch. When you breathe out, feel all those muscles breathing out the tension, sending it out through your exhalation. Deep breath in. Breathe out, melt, lengthen. Good, and come all the way back up. Shake it out. Ooh. Shake out your knees. All right. So here we are. Remember, this is supposed to be flexibility and balance. Balance comes from the core, which is why we're working the core a little bit more. We will try the balances later on. You did some at the beginning on 2 feet. We'll try them on 1 foot as we go on. So here we go. Lifting the feet again, flexing the feet. Press the toes back. Grab onto the toes if you can. Remember, if you're at home, you can be using a belt or anything, your OB if you have it, and then wrap it around the bottom of your feet and just pull your toes back. We're now stretching the calves, yes? The lower leg. We are stretching through the calf muscles. If you start to flex enough, often your calf muscles will contract, which will then lift your heels up off the floor. So think about that. Keep pulling back on those toes and feeling that. Now, what I want you to do now is I want you to think about lengthening your back. So my back's slightly rounded right now. I want it lengthened. So now, by lengthening it, 1, you deepen the stretch onto your calves, and number 2, you begin to push through your lower back here, and you start to stretch out all the muscles of the back at the same time. So you want to stretch and strengthen them. Often stretch classes are also strengthening classes because you're putting your body into positions that you might not normally be in or normally think about, and all of a sudden you're engaging those muscles. So I want you to think about that as you're stretching, that you're actually right now having to pull up in your core. If you want to lengthen that back, you're dropping your shoulders, you're lengthening through your neck. And then you're pushing your pelvis and your lower back forward. Many people have difficulty, which we've noticed before in class, where they can't sit straight up and down with their bottoms right on the floor. And that has to do with the stretch in here, partially anyway. So we're trying to work through that. And this is the way of doing it. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out, lengthen through your calves and lengthen that back. Feel your shoulder blades reaching for your waistline. Lengthen your neck, belly lifted. Good, and release, and shake it out. Excellent. Okay, so now we are going to take a deep breath in, reach forward, bring your knees up, deep up and over again, and breathe out, press the belly button back, curve into a deep C curve, really press that belly button back, roll back, your back again, make sure there's no tension in the neck, the back is curved, the belly button's pressed against the spine, lift up one leg and hold it there, stretch that leg long and hold it there, point that foot and hold it there, flex that foot and hold it there, bring that weight before you do this. Flatten your stomach, keep it flat, bring that knee close to your chest. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there, and put it down. Other leg comes up, point that foot, flex that foot. Check your belly button, point that foot, flex that foot. Now, keep it there, bring that knee close to your chest, hold it there, press the belly button back, press, 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 put it down. Lift up 2 inches, pull down 2 inches, lift up 2 inches, go down, flatten that stomach, go all the way to the floor. Stretch as long as you can. Really, really long. Move again. Here we go. Stretching long. Okay,
so remember, if you have your OB or a belt or something that's going to help you with this stretch, if it helps you, if you feel you can't reach your foot, use the OB, yes? Bring your knee up to your chest. Bring it in. Send your energy down through your hip and up through the back of the neck. Lengthen. Take a deep breath in, everybody. Breathe out. Lengthen through your back. Relax your hinge joint and let that knee fall closer and closer to your chest. Try not to lift your pelvis up off of the floor. So you're thinking about your sits bone pointing straight down to that wall. Here we go. So we're up here. Take a deep breath in. I hope you all can see me. I know the light went out. There's nothing much I can do. Sorry. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Pull it closer. Then, using your hand or your OB, stretch your leg up. So here we have it stretched up. Try and lengthen through that lower leg if you can. Or if it's bent, that's fine too. In any case, your hip needs to be pointing down, moving down. So you almost have the back of your hip on the floor, yes? Take a deep breath in. Lengthen the back of that leg. Feel your tailbone reaching down. Breathe out. Pull it a little closer as you exhale. Excellent. So now you feel this in your hamstring. I hope. It should be in your hamstring. Relax your neck. Make sure that you do not have your head up like this. Think about your neck being long. Try not to grab behind your knee. Grab either in your behind your quad or else in your calf. Or if you want to, you can hold on to your pants. Whatever works. Now, I really want you to think about pulling down in the hip and up through the foot so that you're lengthening through here. Back of the leg is lengthened without thinking about tightening here. Yes? Deep breath in. Breathe out. Pull a little closer. You can do it. Hold it there. Send all the oxygen down behind the knee. Breathe out, send all the tension out. Encourage your leg to let go, get longer, feel fabulous. Yeah, it's great. You guys aren't here, so I can say almost anything I want. It's kind of great this way. I can, except of course it's going to be recorded, which is a really bad thing. Okay, deep breath in. Flex that foot. By flexing the foot, you're going to feel it deepen the stretch. Push up through the heel and down through the hip. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Holding it there. Yes. Okay, now watch. Bend it only slightly. You see my leg is only slightly bent. I don't know if you can see it. It's slightly bent, not a lot. So what I'm going to do now is, keeping this little bend, I'm going to pull that knee closer to my chest. By pulling it closer to my chest, what I tend to feel is right here, the insertion point of the hamstring, and probably part of the glute as well, is stretching. It is no longer a straight hamstring stretch back here, but now I'm stretching a different part of that muscle group. So I'm holding it here, and you can see that my knee is now closer to my chest than it was. And breathe into it. And think about the tailbone dropping. Now you're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to keep that knee where it is, and you're going to straighten the lower leg to the knee. And you should feel a kind of excruciating pain on joint. You will feel it stretch further, yes? And you can see that it's now lower than it was. Breathe into it, everybody. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach up with the same hand as the leg. Take your other hand, put it on your hip bone. Now, from here, all I want you to do, if you don't have your hand on your leg, You can have it on your calf, you can have it on your quad, you can use a TheraBand. You have your other leg on your hip bone right here. It does not move. That hand is there so you can keep that hip bone down as you open that leg to the side. So now we are using the muscles of the torso to keep the body still, and we are stretching through the inner thigh to keep the leg, let the leg open to the side. And breathe. And breathe again. You see this? I didn't think I would have enough, bring your leg back, enough material to stretch you through the 45 minutes, and look at this. I'm running out of time, and as I said to you before, so many body parts, so little time. Yes? Bring the knee in. Shake it out. I hope you're all there having a good time, and please, I really hope you're not like eating popcorn and anyway, just joking. Take the opposite hand, pull it across the knee, pull it across the body. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor if you can. Your shoulder on the floor, not necessarily your shoulder blades. So what we are doing now is we're twisting the torso to one side. Twisting the torso. Turn your head away from the direction that that leg went. I don't know if you can see. Maybe it's better if I go in a different diagonal. I have no idea. That probably works. This is all a new experience. Of course, then, yeah, right. Okay, so coming back this way, you can extend the leg, grab onto the toe, and then take it over to the side if you want to add to the stretch. In any case, you will feel this in the hip joint and also in the twist of the torso. Take a deep breath in, and everybody melt. I want you to imagine the fact that it is spring. The snow and the ice are disappearing if they haven't already, although there's a great big pile at the Trip Mall. So I want you to imagine that you are thawing out for the spring. And one more time, deep breath in and breathe out. Release your foot, your knee, bring up the other leg. It is bent. Take the ankle bone of the working leg, put it on top of the other knee. Let this knee fall open. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Flex that working foot to support the knee. Lift up the leg underneath. Take both hands. One hand goes through the hole. Notice the same hand as this leg goes through the hole. The other hand reaches round and you wrap it up. Please flex this foot if you feel any kind of torque in your knee. This is not to damage you. We are increasing the stretch of the body so that we can increase the range of motion as we do anything. However, ladies and gentlemen, you need to stretch all the time. Before you do those big karate kicks, you need to stretch. You will get a better kick and you will have much less chance of injuring yourself, because a karate kick is an enormous bounce, an enormous bounce. So we need to make sure that the body can handle it, yes? So here we are, flexing the foot, bringing the knee in. This is working the outside of that working foot, or leg, excuse me. Lengthen the neck. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, pull it a little bit closer, just a little bit. Keep holding this leg and release the working leg, and now we're on to the other side. Deep breath in, and breathe out. Feel your tailbone, the sits bones moving down towards that wall. This knee is moving closer to your chest. You are relaxing your hip joints, the hip flexors, so you can bring that knee close to the chest. I have to say, ladies and gents, if there are any gents, yes, there is, Annie, you were here. This is a really nice thing to be able to do this with you guys, even though we are closed and the world is a little crazy. Being with us all, and also to pay attention to yourself and release a lot of tension. We build up a lot of tension in the body, and stretching helps to release this. It is really nice to be able to share this time with you all. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out and extend that leg up. Feel the tailbone moving down, hip moving to the floor, and your heel is moving away from it. So these